You're quite the wordsmith. You're very vocabularily astute and capable. But what are your favourite words? Favourite words? That's a hard one to answer just off the top of my head. I'm not sure. No. Fucking hell, that is a hard question. Favourite word? I kind of like moist, but just really because other people hate it and there's no reason why they should hate it. Moist. Moist. It's not a bad word. It's a very specific word. How do you can't just say, oh, this cake is, you wouldn't even say it sexually. You wouldn't say it, oh God, I'm moist. You wouldn't say it. So, typically when people are talking about moist, they're talking about food. They're talking about nice food, and it's a good, attractive quality in a food. Oh, this sponge cake is so moist. Not a problem. Get over it, guys. God, chill out. Trust me, you don't know me. Office quote. Yeah, perpendicular. That's quite satisfying to say, isn't it? Isosceles, all the triangles really. Triangular, Bermuda. Yeah, a lot of good words, aren't there? Have you ever eaten anyone? Have I ever eaten anyone? Are you fucking idiotic? What a stupid question. I'm not even, obviously I haven't, but I'm not even going to answer it. What is this? Why are you stupid? At least last episode there were good questions. You're asking fucking stupid ones now. Idiot. What's your favourite? Have you ever eaten anyone? You're a fucking idiot. Have you ever eaten anyone? Moron. Have you ever been assaulted? Have I been assaulted? What the fuck? Is this like the counselling episode? No, not, well, mild. Not really. Not really. The most major instances of me being assaulted, if you're going to use that term, I suppose there was one time where a group of Asian youths, it's not really important they were Asian, and I'm not being racist, so don't pin that one on me. Oh, you didn't have to mention that they were Asian. Well, it adds, to the story. I was going to say it adds colour to the story, but that would have been bad. That would have been a bad thing to say, wouldn't it? I've met white people that are dickheads too. There you go. So there's some lovely Asian people. I'm not racist. But yeah, no, this group of Asians were loitering outside my house. I used to live above a shop, a store. I used to live above the Cancer Research Store in Chesham Town Centre. And yeah, there were to access it, you had to go basically in the back of a car park. And at the back of this car park, there were a group of Asian youths loitering, causing trouble. And we basically had to walk past them to get into my house. Bit of a bugger. So anyway, we walked, we'd obviously not walking directly towards them because that could have been scene of confrontation, which obviously you don't want to do. And by the way, at this point I should say I was about 14-ish, I guess. 16 years ago, because I'm 30 now. So yeah, we were approaching the area where they were, kind of trying to walk around them, but it became clear that they were not going to let us get to where we wanted to go. I don't remember 100% what happened, but basically trying to walk around them, trying to keep ourselves to ourselves, and the largest one, the tallest one, grabbed me like this and went something like, "What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you fucking cunt, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And I was like, this is good, I'm fucking terrified in that. No, I was probably like, oh no, don't hurt me in that. And yeah, then nothing happened really, and we just walked in. And then the other time, really, I've been quite lucky in that I've not really been assaulted. The other nearest time to being assaulted was really when I joined a new maths class at school. I was moved from the third set to the top set, and I was always a bit of a class clown. And this is me being a dickhead. This is me basically bullying someone. But I didn't know why they told me to say it. I have to be honest. There's this guy called Mark in another class. Get on well with him now, by the way. No issues there. We're friends on Facebook, and I think he's a really nice guy. He's an upstanding guy, and even back then he was not a horrible guy at all. He was a nice guy, and just people were dickheads in what they made me do. Basically, I joined this new class, and because I liked impressing people, I got bullied a little bit in school. Oh yeah, I suppose I could talk about the actual proper pain. I'll say that in a minute. Yeah, but basically, I joined this new maths class, and so they were basically, all the kids were going to me, oh, say leper, say leper. So I was like, leper, like, what I didn't know was that was their nickname for Mark, because he had like some dry skin or whatever. Brilliant. I've just fucking essentially bullied someone. Brilliant. I didn't even fucking know. I had heard this guy's name and I knew who he was. I didn't even know he had a skin condition. I didn't know people called him leper. And I was like, oh, brilliant. And basically, I think after the class, he jumped on me or something. And I was like, oh, fucking hell and that. But yeah, we were cool after that and ting. Deserved it anyway, because I was basically tricked into bullying someone. But yeah, learned very quickly. That's what they called him. Obviously, never did it again. But no, I suppose the worst attack I received was in art class at school. There was a group of individuals that sat behind me. I think one of them was called Darren Morrison, I think. Ginger guy. Ginger and short, actually, in school. So that's probably why he... not that it's bad to be ginger, but it had a stigma, didn't it? People tended to get bullied for being ginger. It was a thing that you could be, and he was short as well. Again, not a problem. Some of my best friends are shorter people, but again, the kind of thing that people feel insecure about. So I imagine he felt deeply insecure about those two things. He used to just kick me basically as hard as you could possibly kick someone up the arse. They sat behind us in art, so just any time that I got up, he would just launch and kick me. Brilliant. And Craig Dixon was the other guy. Also a massive cunt. Don't have these people on Facebook, obviously. Feel free to apologise to me if you are watching this. If you're watching this and you were friends with me in school and you're like, oh, blimey, I'm friends with Craig Dixon or Darren Morrissey, I think his name was, something like that. Darren something. Oh, I'm friends with them and they're alright now. Get them to come over and apologise to me, because you were complete and utter cunt heads in school. Anyway, yeah, and he used to throw compasses at me, which was good. So compasses, the pinned device. Yeah, they used to throw it at me like darts, and they'd stick in my arm, and I'd be like, oh, this is painful and that. Obviously, I was like, oh, fucking hell, this is shit and that. So yeah, you ruined my favourite lesson at school. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, good. Fucking leave me on a downer. Look at you. Let's ask him shit questions. Bellend.